Hey, welcome back. I do notice, like, I am starting to write more political notes. I guess just as this election thing is happening, thinking about it more. I guess that's a normal thing. I don't know. Well, this note that I had isn't actually a political note, but I don't know. It's kind of, it's more religious. I always feel weird just jumping right into the notes after I start the episode, but that's what I'm gonna do today. I always try to think of something to start an episode with, to be like, oh, you know, I'm just kind of whatever. Remember this? I don't know. This goofy thing happened to me. But now let's talk about serious stuff. Now that I've got you hooked, it doesn't work anyway. Nobody watches. I was thinking, I didn't mention this, but I was thinking about that. So I got a bunch of views on a dumb video from a long time ago. It was one of the Mario, it was episode 3 of the Mario Sunshine. And I was watching it back and I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like what I'm talking about, and I don't like that how I'm facing the camera, like too much to the side, and I'm too big on the screen. I don't like that. This is the one that people are watching. No, watch a better one. I don't know. Do I even have a good episode? I don't know what that would even be. This one. This is the best one. This is my Ozymandias. I don't know. I couldn't think of an episode title. Like a famously amazing TV episode. That's all I could think of. Breaking Bad. I don't even know if that episode was any good, but I remember the title. Ozymandias. This one's about my grandpa. He's a good grandpa. He's a great grandpa. But he said something, I don't know. He said something interesting. It's not bad. I don't know. I don't want to ever say anything bad about anybody. He dropped one of these on us when last time I saw him. I guess it stood out to me because I didn't know. This has always just kind of been like a joke thing that I've heard people like, and I even made a tweet once that was like a joke about this. But he said it for real. He said, I don't know exactly how he said it. I mean, he said it in a way that was like, I'm gonna say it and it's gonna make him sound stupid, but he said it in a smarter way somehow. He did the thing where he's like, well, if evolution is real, how are there still monkeys? I don't know, and I didn't say anything. Which, it sucks that I didn't say anything because I know the answer. It's a pretty simple answer. And I even remember thinking before, like, well, if anybody ever says that, I can answer it. But I didn't. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Man, I really lost a lot of progress when I died. Give me a level up. Okay, I need defense, defense, defense. I don't want to die when I fight that guy. Oh, that's a lot of guys. I need another level up before I fight him. I need to get my defense up. So I want to make this more about me. Like I make it about everything is about me. It's not about my grandpa. He's fine. He's a good person. I feel bad that I wasn't able to explain it to him. I didn't say anything. I took the easy way out, like, oh, whatever. But if I was a really good person, I would have been able to explain it. I would have been able to educate him. I mean, it's so simple. He said, if evolution is real, how are there still monkeys? But he said it like a little bit in like a mocking way, like, oh, evolution can't be real because there are monkeys. Okay. I don't know how anybody doesn't know this, but apparently people don't know this. We humans, Homo sapiens, evolved from a common ancestor to current great apes, I guess. I don't know if a chimpanzee is a great, well, like a gorilla is like a great ape. I think we're actually closer to chimpanzees than like gorillas. But evolution's like a tree, and we're on a branch. And the next closest branch to us are chimpanzees, for example. So the branch is like time. So the further back in time you go, the closer the branches get together. And I guess you could say also the further in time you go, the more likely the branch will split into two other branches. Well, my family's really religious, I guess I should say that. And so, like, obviously they don't want to believe in evolution because they think it goes against the Bible. But that's it. I mean, it's pretty simple. But I don't know how... So here's the thing. I mentioned this, was it yesterday? My top priority when I interact with people in my brain, it's bad. But the if there's like a hierarchy of whatever, interacting. Anthony's hierarchy of interacting with people. The top hierarchy is I want people to like me. So I guess I go through the conversations in my head and I'm like, I don't know the right words to say to explain my position and explain this thing and also make everybody in the room like me more than they did before. If I can't figure that out, then I'm just gonna say nothing, which is bad. I mean, it's bad because double your experience, challenge the system. I'll do it. Oh. Ow. I thought I followed it. Well, I just wasted that battle. Good for you. I want to grow another level. My grandpa is really smart. And when he talks about the Bible, he talks about it like in a smart way. He's smart. He's a smart person. But he has like a mental block for evolution. Which it's kind of weird because he's like, I don't know. They do like science. He's like, my uncle's really religious too, but he likes like space stuff. I remember when we were younger, I don't know. I guess I felt it like through my cousins. They liked space stuff a lot. Like they had like books about like planets and stuff, I remember. I don't know. But I always kind of thought of them as being like, well, we like science is good, but it's like, but they have this mental block with evolution because evolution can't be real if Adam and Eve is a thing. I don't even want to talk to them about, like, I don't know if this is true. I think it must be. If I don't know. I'm worried that they're like one of these people who, like even my parents, I'm worried to ask them about this. Do they think the Earth is 6,000 years old? I think that might be one of these people who do. Like creationist people. Who think like dinosaurs lived with Noah on the ark and stuff. I mean, I don't know. They never really get into that specific, but I'm worried if I like cornered them on it, they'd be like, yeah, it's gotta be 6,000 years old, because Adam and Eve, and then you look through like the lineage in Genesis, and it's like 6,000 years, so if Adam and Eve were the first people, then couldn't have been anything before that, because God created the earth for humans. So before humans were there, what would even be the point? Oh, I'm worried about that, but that's why I'll never ask them. Why'd I go on that tangent? My grandpa's really smart. I think you can be like, he reads the Bible every day for like 3 hours. I think there is a point where like you're reading it too much. I know as a Christian, like, you're not supposed to think that way, but I always use the Pharisees as an example. It's easy. It's easy. It makes I don't know, it makes me sound right whenever I bring up the Pharisees, because like, oh, how can you argue? Because you're bringing up the Pharisees, and Jesus said that they were wrong, so if you just call other people Pharisees, then they must be wrong, because Jesus didn't like Pharisees. But I don't know. I think that you can be, if we look at the New Testament, it is possible to be too into the Bible, where like you're looking into it too much, and you're following it too strictly, and being like, this is exactly what happened, and this is exactly how we have to live our lives. If we do anything different than exactly like these words, then we're going to hell. I don't know. Well, they don't actually, I don't know. They wouldn't believe that, but I should probably try to beat this boss today, shouldn't I? Okay, let's finish this battle, and then I'll go save, and then I'll fight the frog guy. I don't know, it's gonna take a long time. Yeah, I guess I'll do it tomorrow. Sorry. Nobody's watching anyway. I'll beat the frog tomorrow. I promise. When you save, do you get your health back? I don't think so. Nah. I think a big reason why religion is kind of fading, I don't know. I mean, more people kind of identify as agnostic and atheist. It's because people, when they're growing up and they get to the point where they have to choose, like, am I going to be an agnostic or am I going to be a Christian? The messaging they get from church and religion is, you have to pick between science and religion. Like, you have to pick. They don't work together. So if religion wants to like be, which I think it's, I don't know, I think religion can be helpful. It can be helpful to people. I mean, I'm a Christian for a reason, I think. I don't know. If religion wants to like survive, it needs to make the point like, we're not scientists. Adam and Eve, it's a story. You can believe it if you want to. You don't, it's not like, You don't have to believe that it actually literally happened 6,000 years ago to be a Christian. You don't have to. You can if you want. You do whatever you want. I think religion has to make the point that, like, we're here to help you in your personal life deal with stuff that's hard to deal with, that like a scientist isn't going to help you deal with. You can't go to your scientist when you feel sad. He's not going to help you. He's going to, I don't know, he give you pills. That might help, but it might not. What was I saying? I don't know. But like the Bible, I don't know. Like, people treat it like the Bible is everything. Oh, the Bible tells us truth about everything, about science and history, and it's like, it's supposed to be personal, I think. Like, this is for you. This is to help you. Don't treat it like a science book. That doesn't make any sense. Moses, I think, I don't know. I don't know if it's disputed, like, who wrote the Torah, like the Genesis and Exodus. I think it's supposed to be Moses. Moses wasn't a scientist. He didn't know anything about science. Even if God, the idea is like, oh, God revealed the truth to Moses and he wrote it down. Even if God, like, explained all the science to him, he wouldn't have understood it. He's not a scientist. Modern science wasn't invented in like 4000 BC or whatever. So why do we expect Moses to have written down the scientific truth of that actually happened? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm probably not explaining it right. This is bad. I feel like I've talked about it too before. I guess I understand why people, like, aren't religious anymore. And I'm like, well, maybe I can try to help make people religious and, like, see what it's supposed to be. These people who, this doesn't make sense. I don't like it. I don't know. I guess I should end. It's scary when people, like, reject science because it disagrees with the Bible. That's scary to me. I've talked about it before. The thing that always comes to my head, I don't know, well, my entire, like, almost my entire belief system is based on this one anecdote. So if you could disprove this anecdote to me, you could probably flip my entire belief system. But, like, Copernicus in like 1500 AD or whatever came up with the heliocentric model for the solar system, and the Catholic Church arrested him for it, or like the Pope or whatever, I don't know. They're like, you can't say that. Copernicus is like, well, what do you mean? I did, like, some science stuff, and this is what I think. I think the sun is the center of the solar system and not the Earth. And the religious people, the elders, were like, that's heresy, because look in the Bible right here, it says the Earth is fixed in its position, can't be moved. So what are you telling me? You telling me God's wrong? No, I'm just telling you what I'm doing, like, tests, and this is what I found. Calm down. That's what I want to tell people who are like, evolution can't be real. I'm like, just calm down. This is just like what we just do in science. Just, it doesn't disagree with anything you believe. You don't, it's not connected. It's different things. Don't mix it. It's not like peanut butter and chocolate. It doesn't go good together. Okay, I'm talking too much. Bye. See you tomorrow.